Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing really good. Today's a perfect day to film. Even though I film on Wednesdays, typically I edit Wednesday evenings when I'm done filming, and then into the morning time I finish editing and have a video up for you on Thursday. That's kind of the routine that I've been sticking to lately, uploading videos onto YouTube on Thursday evenings. So today's definitely one of those days. My daughter's home early from school, so I'm hoping I get no interruptions from her. But anyways, let's begin with this video. I have a lot of good makeup here that I hauled for you guys to show you guys in this video. Obviously makeup that I use, or you know, makeup that I like to use for future makeup tutorials. And in this video you're gonna see that most of the stuff is high-end, but at a drugstore price or less. I know for a fact that these makeup that I'm gonna mention now are more than 50 to 75% more than the prices I am going to discuss with you. Now Marshalls and TJ Maxx has makeup, you know, I've never had an issue with their makeup. I've never had a breakout. I will tell you that I've had issues more with the skincare. You have to really be aware of what you're buying, making sure it's not tampered. You know, a lot of people open up products and touch it. You don't want to buy anything like that because it can be contaminated. Skincare is definitely something I don't really dabble in when I go to Marshalls and Home Goods, unless it's like locked up and it isn't expired. So that's one of the things that I look for. But understand that Marshalls and Home Goods has high-end makeup because these are brands that are phasing out products, or products that are being repackaged, you know, for whatever reason. That's why you find all this makeup at a great deal. I know I get a lot of views when I do all these hauls, so I ended up going to Marshalls, Home Goods, and I bought a bunch of stuff to show you guys. Some of this stuff I did try out, so I won't have prices with me. I can guess some of the prices because, you know, if I remember. Some of the boxes, I even saved some of the boxes here because I knew I was going to film a video, so I have the prices here with me. But I already started playing with most of this stuff, so I also went to Ulta. I wanted to replenish some of my high-end stuff that I was almost running out of, so I wanted to replace them with drugstore makeup instance, like eyeliners, mascara, concealer. I wanted to go to the drugstore and start, you know, getting more involved into drugstore makeup, so you guys can see that you can create so many different looks with drugstore makeup. So let me just pick out whatever item is here in front of me and let's talk about these products. So the first one I want to mention is this Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. Now, one thing about going to Marshalls and TJ Maxx, some of the products like foundations and concealers, they might not be the perfect match, and I run into that all the time because it's going to be very hard for you to find your exact perfect color. So I just guess by looking at the packaging, or you know, I buy it and I can always work with it by adding either a dark foundation to it or doing a lot of highlight, you know, with my concealer and lightening up the color. But you know, you play with it, and this color is definitely too light for me. But I will tell you that I wasn't impressed with this foundation. I did try it out. If you have oily skin, you will probably love this foundation. The coverage is full coverage in my opinion. I found it to be full coverage, but it was definitely a little too drying for me. I have more normal to dry skin now that the winter's here, so my skin is a little dry. But this foundation would probably work really well if you are someone who has more oily skin. So I'm gonna keep it because I'm gonna figure maybe during the summertime when my skin is more like normal to oily. I do get an oily T-zone during the summertime, so I'm gonna try it in the summertime and see how it works out, because I did talk to one of the girls that works for Becca. She told me it's a really good foundation. The foundation was only $9.99. I know it goes for twice as much at the stores. The other one that I bought was another one that, you know, it's incredible because these foundations are selling at Ulta or Sephora right now. This other one, Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation, infused with Glow Nectar Brightening Complex. This stuff is really nice. I really did like this one. I would say the color did not work for me. Cashmere was just a tad lighter, not as light as the Buff, but it was still too light cashmere for me. It was closer, but again, I had to add my bronzing drops. I have it on right now and I feel like it's pretty good. To the coverage is great. I would say it's definitely more of a medium coverage, maybe medium to full. Again, I had to like soften the coverage a little bit because I had to use those bronzing drops, so that already alters the quality of the foundation. So I really do like this. I love the packaging. I love that it comes with a pump, and I want to say this was also, oh, it's right here, $7.99. $7.99, guys. This is less than a drugstore foundation. So like if you buy, you know, CoverGirl, L'Oreal, Maybelline, that's a lot less. So I love that. The next one is kind of like a Becca haul right now. I got this Becca Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer. It's anti-creasing. Here's the product right here. Now, if you've tried the famous Becca Under Eye Brightener, it's in a pot. It's very emollient, very tacky to the touch. This is exactly the same. To me, it was very tacky, very emollient, so it's very hydrating. The coverage is not as good as the Tarte Shape Tape, but right under that, I would say. A little more hydrating definitely than Tarte Shape Tape. So the concealer is very much in comparisons to the brightening eye concealer that they have, you know, that pink one. I think they came out with some colored ones, but I have that pink one and I love that stuff. It's very tacky, very emollient, so it does hydrate. It doesn't dry the under eyes. I have it on right now and I put a brightening powder. That's the only reason why it looks bright, but it's a great concealer, especially if you have dry under eyes. And the concealer was $5.99. So the next item I'm going to show you guys is this Too Faced Do You Fresh Glow Setting Spray. I tried these when they came out at Ulta, and when I saw that they had this there, I was like, that's mine. I'm taking it. Thank you very much. This stuff is so good, you guys. This does give you that dewy effect. It has, when I opened it up, if you look at the color, it does have somewhat of a color to it, so it's not clear. It had like a bronzing color, like almost pinky bronzy, and you could tell it has like shimmer in it, so it's not matte. It's gonna give you a little bit of that sheen, but not visibly, like you can't see the sheen like glittery on the skin either, but it does hydrate the skin and it sets your makeup, and the scent is amazing. I am a big sucker for Too Faced packaging and scents because they make the best scents on their products, and I love that stuff. It's just one of those things that draws me to the brand, and definitely Too Faced is one of those. That Do You Fresh Glow Setting Spray was $14.99. This is in the watermelon formula. Oh, it says new and improved formula. So, and it smells like watermelon. Amazing. I love this stuff. So that's definitely one of my favorite things that I bought. Now, speaking of Too Faced, I'm gonna go over the Too Faced products that I did find. These are probably, I do like all the Too Faced stuff that I got, but I love these blushes. They have a blush and a highlighter topper next to it. This one is in Pomegranate. This is a fruit cocktail blush duo. It's like the blush and kind of like the highlight. This is the blush and this is the highlight, and I actually have just the highlight on because I didn't want a lot of blush on. I just wanted like a pink hue on my cheeks, so you could tell it's not really, I do have a highlight on that I'm gonna go on to in a minute, but you could tell it's more like a blush topper than it is an actual highlight. This is very pigmented. This is the blush. The color you see is the color you are going to get. Both of these, so it's nice to either put this alone or put this with that on top. It gives you a different color, and I actually have this by itself today, so it just gave me like a nice purpley sheen. I love these. Oh my god, this is like one of my favorite things that I did buy, and it smells so incredible. Let me show you guys the other one. This is in Cherry Bomb. The Cherry Bomb is more of a kind of like a rusty orange, bronzy orangey color. Definitely not a bronzer, it is a blush, and this is like an orange sheen that you can put on top. Again, you could use it as a highlighter, but It is not a light color, so it would look funny. They're definitely toppers. And this is another beautiful one. They had like all the sets there. They had other colors, but I felt like the other colors was a lot of the stuff that I already have in my makeup collection, so I didn't get it. I want to say these were either $7.99 or $9.99. I definitely don't think they were more than $10. This other one I love. Again, I feel like such a kid when I buy stuff from Too Faced because I get suckered into packaging and again, the scent. I bought these You're So Jelly little pots. You're So Jelly little pots. They're like a liquid creamy highlighter gel. So let me show you this one. This was in Gilded Champagne. This is the one I have on. Oh my god, you guys. Since they have little gummy bears in the front cover, I want to say maybe that's what the scent is, because they both smell the same and it smells like a bag of gummy bears. If you were to open a bag of gummy bears, this is exactly what it smells like. So this is like a goldish champagne, if you could see. I don't want to spill it. It's beautiful. You can mix this in your foundation, mix it up. You can add it to, you know, as a highlighter, which is kind of what I did. This is what I have on today. I love this. This is such an awesome product. And this one is the pinky with gold sheen. This is like a rose gold, and that's exactly what it's called. It's rose pink, and it's like rose gold, and you can see the gold and the peach. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And again, this one's rose pink. These I paid, let's see, $9.99. That is great because this stuff is something like would last you a really long time. There's a lot of product in that container. So these were $9.99. That's awesome. Now the other stuff I want to talk to you guys about is what I have on my lips. I went ahead and bought these. You know, I think I've had and I've owned this one before, Milkshake. I think I owned this when it came out. But you know, I don't even know where it is, and I kind of wanted to get another one because I love mixing, you know, creating that ombre lip lately for some reason. Like I told you guys, for when winter comes and I want to do glam, I'm very much into like the liquid lip thing. I don't know why it is. I've been doing a lot of liquid lip lately and it's not my thing. Like I love my glosses and I love my basic lipstick, but for some reason, like sometimes I've been really into liquid lips lately. So I bought this one in Milkshake and Rock Sand, and that is what I have on my lips right now. You have to be careful with the lipsticks because a lot of them, people open them up and touch them and play with them. I knew for a fact that these weren't touched because I was there when the lady was putting them on the shelf. So I said, you know what, this is the opportunity to buy lipstick if she's putting them on the shelf right now, because they were brand spanking new. I don't like to buy lipstick at Marshalls and TJ Maxx because I am really afraid when it comes to the lips if somebody messed with it or contaminated it. But anyways, these are incredible, from Anastasia of Beverly Hills. You know, these are not cheap. I paid $7.99 for both of these each. I paid $7.99 for each. This is probably something that is worth going just to see if they have, because makeup brushes can be very expensive, and the makeup brushes that I've been finding at Marshalls and Home Goods lately is no joke, amazing, hands down, because they're really good quality. Now, you know, Sephora makes, if you've been to Sephora and you've played with their makeup brushes, they make excellent makeup brushes. I found these three brushes at Marshalls and obviously I've used them because I wanted to try them out. This is the Pro Domed Stippling. It's great for foundation application. You could buff it in. I just love how pretty and domed and how thick this brush is. This one is a Sigma brush, excuse me, Sigma. I have 3 Sephora brushes that I found. Where's the other one? Anyways, oh, it's right here. Okay, this one is from Sigma. You guys know Sigma makes incredible brushes. If you guys are into makeup, you do know that. Sigma Small Dome Fiber F55. Great for blush, great for highlighter, great for, you know, to stipple blush on. And cream blushes, great for that as well. Sigma has the best brushes. This other one from Sephora, is the Pro Stippling Diffuser, the number 44. Kind of like a big version of that Sigma brush, just a bigger version. This is great for like bronzer or blush. You know, all these brushes are multitask. You can use them for a lot of things. This one I love too. This is the Pro Concealer Highlighter Brush, the number 80. Great to put concealer on. I mean, it's like, it's absolutely perfect to get in there, you know, tap it around the eye. Great brushes. When I find brushes like that, I don't hesitate. I just get them. And I threw away the packaging. I want to say the small ones was $7.99 and all the bigger ones were $9.99. That is a great price. These brushes go for like twice the price at the store. So let's go into the Ulta stuff. Now that I'm done with pretty much all the Marshalls and Home Goods buy, let's go into Ulta. Ulta is, I went to Ulta, to buy, not to work. I went to Ulta actually to buy some things that I am running out of in my high-end makeup. I needed to replenish it, and I figured, let me try drugstore stuff and replenish those high-end stuff with drugstore stuff. And I did that, and I found a bunch of good stuff. A lot of this stuff is getting a lot of good reviews, and that's the reason why I bought it. I knew they were going to be good. That's how I choose some of these things. I mean, I just go and try and see what has really good reviews, and that is why I bought some of the stuff that I needed. For instance, this right here has a lot of great reviews. It's from e.l.f. I want to say I paid $8. It's a poreless putty primer. It's being compared a lot to the Tasha Silk Canvas Primer. I was told it's really good. It's got great reviews, and you know, it works. It fills in the pores, kind of gives you like that refine, that smooth effect, so that when you do apply your foundation looks nice and smooth. And it works great as a primer. You know, it keeps your makeup on for most of the day. I have it on today. I don't know how long I'm going to keep my makeup on, but I definitely want to try and let you guys know, you know, later on how it worked, how long my foundation lasts. So far, I like it. The next item from e.l.f. that I bought was the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Finally, they came out with one that's a little more hydrating. When they came out with the old one, their original one, that was not even blendable on my skin. The minute I would dot, if I did not blend that thing right away, I mean, it would stay like that dot. It would not budge. Did not blend whatsoever. So I'm glad they came out with the hydrating version of the Camo Concealer. I have some of it on today. I did mix it with the Becca one that I bought, and I think it's great. I think it's, you know, it does a good job at highlighting and coverage as well. This item I was very glad to buy because, my goodness, I needed to get rid of that NYX primer that I used to, you know, carve my brows. And I still love it though. I like to buy things over and over. If they're good and they work, I like to buy it, but I kind of wanted to give it a break and try something new, and I'm glad I did, because Revolution Pro Eye Elements right here in the color Core is pretty much like it. I've tried it twice. I have it on. I carved my brows. I love it. I got the color Core because it's not too light but not too dark either, so the color was perfect. I love the color Core. If you're like my complexion, I would definitely get that color and not the lighter one. This other item I'm going to mention is eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. You know, liquid eyeliner dries up so fast, and I've been doing a lot of eyeliner, like wing liner lately. I lost my brown liquid liner, so I'm here. I wanted to try the Flash Cat Eye Infallible from L'Oreal. It comes with the cap that allows you to, I guess, I have no idea guys, because I promise you that I will not be using this. The cap is good probably for somebody who's beginning, but I don't even know how you would even use it. Wait, how would you use this? Oh, that's cool. That is so cool, you guys. I was like, how are you gonna use it if the cap is in the way? That's so cool. So it comes with this little stencil. If you're like a beginner or you have a hard time drawing an eyeliner, that's pretty cool. But I never really have a hard time with eyeliner. Getting them even is always a struggle, but you know, I don't think I'll be using that. I do like the tip. It's very thin, and the reason why I was so glad that this wasn't a dark brown, I wanted that perfect brown kind of like just like a normal light shade of brown, not too dark, not too light. This is like the perfect brown. I was so glad it was like a hit or miss for me, because the Benefit One is that light brown that I like, and this is pretty much very close to it. So I'm glad that I got this brown liner. This is in brown brun, so I think this is the only brown they made. And I also got this one, the matte signature eyeliner from L'Oreal. Look at the packaging, how pretty. So pretty. And it is liquid, and you have the basic felt tip, and it is matte, so I hope it does dry matte. I'll let you guys know. I also got I got two products from Physicians Formula. They have this whole natural clean line, and I saw one of the bloggers that I like to follow on her YouTube channel. She talked about how nice this powder looked on her, because she has very similar skin like myself, dry, more normal to dry, and she used this to highlight, and I used it to highlight. I will say that I'm noticing a little separation of my concealer and the powder, and that's the one thing when it comes to, you know, playing with makeup. Sometimes some things just don't work out, and I'm noticing a little bit of separation, so I gotta figure out if that's the concealer or probably the powder. But it's a nice soft setting powder if you do have dry skin, or you're that girl that just doesn't like to wear powder. This is a nice setting powder to set your makeup, and I got it in a light color because, again, I wanted to use it under, you know, on top of my concealer to highlight, because that's what she used it for, and it looked so good, and it smells really good. I always liked Physicians Formula product. They always have that pretty clean scent. This is a setting the tone finishing powder sunscreen, RPF, PPF, and broad spectrum SPF 20. Don't ask me what those other two were, but this is in the color light. Obviously too light for me, but to set my concealer, it kind of worked. I just don't like the separation that I'm dealing with right now. I also got this because she also blogged about this. This is a sculpting bronzer with jojoba oil bronzing stick, and it looks like this. And I did try this, and I do like this product. I will tell you, because it's natural, there's just something about it that I gotta play with it a little bit more. It did take a couple of tries for the color to really show up. This is in the color Toffee, and I need to play with it more. I used it once and I found it to, you know, to work. So this other item is, I had to get this because I am such a sucker. Revolution, again, packaging. I love packaging, and this is from I Heart Revolution Tasty Avocado. When I saw this, I'm like, let me see what's in there. This is so cute. And surprisingly, you know, Revolution is kind of like a hit or miss when it comes to their eyeshadow palettes. Most of them are really good, but I do have one that I didn't care for because it just didn't work for me. But this one I love. I've already played with it. I've already done a makeup look with it, and I posted it in my Instagram. So if you guys want to see a makeup look with these shadows, it's definitely there. It's all green tones. There's some browns, a little bit of blue, but definitely all have that green undertone, and I love it because I love green eyeshadow. That's definitely one of the colors that I like to wear. I love bold colors as eyeshadows. So I got this, and I also just got suckered into getting this lip treatment from Wet n Wild. It's grapefruit mint lip treatment, and it's just a basic balm, nothing out of this world. This other item that I got at the checkout when I was checking out at Marshall's always gets me when I'm standing in line. If I see something that I like, it's like, oh, I can't help it. But this is a really pretty OPI pink. That's what I'm wearing today, and the color is called Sweetheart. Like, I don't have enough pink nail polish, but this one is different. There's something about this color that I really like. It's just this really pretty soft bubblegum pink. This other item, yes, this is my last item from the Marshall's Home Goods store. This is the Lorac bronzer in Beach Betty. That is the bronzer I have on right now. I love this bronzer, you guys. I'm so glad I took the chance, because again, this was boxed up, you couldn't open it, and it's just a beautiful bronzy color. It's not too shimmery, it's not matte, has like a light sheen, kind of like what Laguna has. But I love this bronzer. That's what I have on right now. That is pretty much it for this makeup haul, guys. I'm exhausted from talking. I need a break. But one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, the app that I mentioned in my previous video, the Rumble app is now Rizzle. The Rumble app is now Rizzle. So it's no longer Rumble, it is Rizzle. R-I-Z-Z-L-E. So this app, honest to God, is so cool. You guys don't give it a shot. You gotta try it. It is so cool because I'm making so many videos on that app because, again, it's with your phone. It's very easy to upload and film on your phone, and it has these little cool intros with music and titles that you can change. I have a couple of channels, so basically it's just your page with different channels. So like I have a kids channel, makeup and beauty channel, where I am starting to do my unboxing videos. All my BoxyCharm and my Ipsy subscriptions, I am doing my unboxing on that app because it's just so much easier, and I just love the editing on it. You know, I'm all about the edit and the music and stuff, so I really do love that app. I'm really enjoying it. And I actually just started another channel today called meals and recipes. So just little things and stuff like that that I like to talk about, you know, little recipes and, you know, food groups and items that I'm eating. So you guys need to go check it out. So it is Rizzle. I will link it below if you guys are interested. Go in there. My page is Life with Jacky Xo, like all my social media. And I have lots of vlogging with the kids. That's where I do most of the vlogging with the kids, if you can hear them screaming in the background. Yes, so most of the vlogging that I do with the kids, I upload on Rizzle. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos. This was a lot of fun. You know, I am a big fan of makeup. I love makeup, and I wanted just to talk to you guys about, you know, you don't have to spend a lot of money to buy makeup. I really enjoy doing these makeup hauls for you guys. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Feel free to ask me any questions. Just leave it down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe on your way out. So Rumble app is now Rizzle, Chisel, for shizzle. You guys, what was that all about? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I've never had a breakout. I've never had a herp.